Hey girl, hey! If you hear me chewing really hard, it's because I'm eating breakfast right now. This is my breakfast. So, I gave my 2 weeks at work 2 weeks ago. So today is my last day. I'm supposed to be at work right now, but I'm not. Because I have more important things to do, like eat these chips and shoot YouTube videos for you guys. I'm going to work in like 2 hours, which is going to be right in time for lunch. Genius! Okay. So, speaking of lunch, ever since I gave my 2 weeks in, everyone that I work with has been trying to take me to lunch. And I'm like, you guys understand that I do eat lunch every day by myself. And they're like, yeah. But now that you're leaving, we know that you're hungry. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So last week we went to go get some Thai food. And as we were walking up the street, a car comes in front of us like this. And there's a guy driving. It's like a silver 2-door coupe. And the guy had on sunglasses. And I was like, oh, that man looks a little bit like Denzel Washington. Like, just a little bit. Not really that much. And he, like, looked right at me. And we made this eye contact. And I felt a spark. And I was like, oh, my God, it is Denzel. And I guess he heard me shout it. Because I said it loud as hell. And he wasn't that far away. And he started laughing. He was, you know, the Denzel laugh. I can't do it, but you know the laugh that I mean. He starts laughing, and then he puts his hand out the window, and he waved to me. And I'm not, like, I think Denzel's an incredible actor, and I love his movies, but I'm not, like, a groupie or anything like that. But when he waved to me, I was like, oh my God. He wants to give me his peen. You know what I mean? Like, I instantly thought that he, like, wanted, like, this when he waved to me. And I was like a drippy, droopy, crying mess. Like, there was boogers and snot and all that. I'm lying. I didn't cry. But I thought about it. And my coworker was like, why didn't you chase the car? And I was like, because these are not running shoes. Like, what do you mean? Like, why would I chase Denzel's car? I know he's going to Sony, which we just left. He's working on a movie. We got back to work, and I was like walking around the lot trying to see if I could find him. I did not find him, for those who are wondering. But now whenever I tell the story, because I've been telling it all week, I add something different to the story every time because I feel like it's not enough now. Not enough happened. So for this version of the story, I'm going to say that he jumped out of his car and then we hugged for 32 minutes in the middle of the street, and then he paid for my lunch. So that's what Denzel did for me that day. Jealous? Yes, you are. So this past weekend, I had a going away party. We popped bottles. Woo! But not this one. I'm saving this. I'm going to pop it with Sush in New York. So, you know, Sush and I have been dating now for like almost 2 years. So, if anybody has a tip on how I can wrap this so it doesn't disintegrate in my suitcase, let me know. So I had a going away party, but my boss on Friday invited me to his like Manhattan beach house Saturday night. And I was like, oh, I can't come because I have plans. And he was like, so Sunday, yesterday, he was like, come to the Bel-Air house. And he was like, take a cab. We'll pay for your cab fare here and back. There'll be food and there'll be dinner. And I was like, you had me at Bel-Air. Like, I was already gonna come when you said Bel-Air. You don't even need to feed me. Like, I could stand outside. I just want to be there. You know what I mean? I'm already thinking about what I'm going to wear and who I'm going to see and what I'm going to steal from your house. Like, you don't even, again, need to let me inside. I will get in somehow and take some stuff. So he was like, it's going to be real casual. You know, don't, like, nothing fancy. Dress real comfortable. And I was like, you're not going to catch me slipping in Bel-Air. So, of course, I put on some, like, heels and I put on some jeans. And I actually wore this shirt. I'm wearing the same exact shirt I had on yesterday. For the sake of the video, I wanted to show you the shirt. So I'm not going to leave my house with this. Most likely. I mean, I could wear this again. No one saw me yesterday. Shut up. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to Bel-Air. I've never been there. Everything I know about that area, I've learned through, you know, Will Smith. So I was like, oh, I don't have to take a cab. My roommate can drop me off. And my boss was like, no, take a cab. It's fine. We got it. And my roommate was a little hurt because I think when I told him that I was going to go to Bel-Air, he was like, "Oh, I'll take you. I want to see where John lives." And I don't have any plans. I'm free for dinner. And I was like, John didn't invite you. He invited me. So my roommate was like, "Oh, he might try to get with you before you go back to New York." And I was like, "No, his wife is going to be there." And he was like, "Oh, they might be swingers. This is Hollywood. They could be swingers." And I was like, "No, their 14-year-old son is going to be there." And my roommate was like, "Woo, they are into some really freaky, kinky stuff. Bring some condoms." And I was like, "Nothing's going to happen." I did bring the condoms, though. So the cab comes, and I'm like, I'm going to do the whole Fresh Prince of Bel-Air thing. And I was trying to find, like, overalls and, like, a hat with the thing flipped up and, like, a lime green shirt to wear. And I was trying to do everything by the book, like how Will Smith says you're supposed to go to Bel-Air, you know? I was even trying to get into a fight so my mom could get scared and then tell me I'm moving in with my boss and his wife in Bel-Air. But, you know, that didn't happen because people love me. People don't want to fight me, you know? It's weird. So the cab comes and he's like, where are you going? And I was like, "Yo, home's to Bel-Air." And he was like, "Excuse me, where are you going?" And then I was like, you know, I had to do it regular. And then I sat in the back seat and sang the song over and over and over again in the back seat. So I get to his house, and it's this gorgeous house. And my boss is always telling me that he lives in the poor section of Bel-Air, which to me is richer than any area that I've ever lived in. So he comes out, he pays the cab fare. He has on like sandals and like a fleece, like real casual, like I'm home and don't give a damn what I look like clothes. You know what I mean? But like rich people style. I think it was like a cashmere fleece. So we go in, beautiful artwork and like light fixtures and front. I felt like I was in an HGTV house, like marble countertops and granite this and stainless steel that. And I really wanted to take a bunch of pictures and like shoot video of the house, but I didn't want them to think that I wasn't used to nice things. So I was just like, "Oh, this, okay, all right, whatever. Oh, this is imported from Italy. I have one of these too." You know what I mean? But I didn't know who I was going to see when I got there. And so I didn't want to look a hot, crappy mess, again, because you were not going to catch me slipping in Bel-Air. Because, like, Uncle Phil and them, oh, rest in peace. But, like, you know, Carlton might have been there, and Hillary might have been there, and Jeffrey, and, you know, both Aunt Viv's, the light-skinned one and the dark-skinned one, the black and the white, the yin and the yang. None of them were there. But his wife was, his son was, and then one of my coworkers was there with his girlfriend. So my boss cooked. Like, he was in the kitchen at like a 6-burner stove, which was dope to me. Cooking and like sauteing chicken and like chopping vegetables, and it was good. And then I drank a ton of wine, and then he put me in a cab and I went home. And his wife was like, "Marie, if you're ever back in LA, you always have a home here. So that means now I could pretty much live in Bel-Air. Like, I'm going to go back to New York tomorrow and then fly right back so I can live in Bel-Air with my boss and his wife." So I fly back to New York tomorrow, and I have a show on Saturday. If you would like to come, it is at a bar, so you got to be 21 or have like a dope-ass ID. It's at Botanical Bar. That might not even be Botanical, not Botanical. That was so hood. Botanical Bar, 47 East Houston Street. So if you are available and it doesn't snow and you want to come, come. If it snows, I'm probably not going to be there because I don't like the snow, which is why I left New York in the first place. Anyway, again, I would love some feedback on how to wrap this up so Sush and I could pop this when I get to New York, because I've been in LA longer than he and I have been in the same state at this point. So, popping bottles! Anyway, bye, girl. Oh, and the one dude who watches, bye to you too.